Hey folks, so this is a follow-up video on the previous video that I just shared, the video that I recorded yesterday. I just wanted to do like a very quick walkthrough. Like you don't even really need to do these things, but anyway, I thought I should do like a quick walkthrough, through this stuff, and then hopefully you understand better. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the top. So it's just basically showing you the current price of Bitcoin today and the current price of Ethereum. So this is showing you like the paper trading account. So I don't really use it, so I don't know much about the paper trading account. So this is like my real account. So once you connect your Binance account to this strategy or bot, so it's gonna show you how much you have. It's gonna convert your balance to Bitcoin. So at the moment, it's saying that I have 0.90 Bitcoin in this Binance account. It's saying that I have approximately 13.57 Ethereum, and it's saying that I have 48,921 in terms of my holdings and stuff like that. So for your account, so this is going to be connected to your Binance account, and it's going to show you, your balance. So it's just going to show you in Bitcoins and Ethereum. So it's not, so it doesn't mean that I have 13.57 in this account, Ethereum. It's just saying that that is the value of my balance in terms of Ethereum and in terms of Bitcoins. And like I said yesterday, I do have like two more or even three exchanges that I do trade off with pretty much similar balance or even more trading volume as well on those accounts. Like I mentioned yesterday, I do have that, but that's what it's going to show for you guys, right? So once you connect your Binance account, it's going to show your balance and everything. So what I just did here is I'm saying from this balance, and then again, this is, so I do have some coins as well, right? So this is not necessarily like USDT balance. So this is like various other coins aside from my trading coins, right? So this is like various other coins that I probably invested in and stuff like that, right? But what I'm saying is just, I'm not saying, okay, take 2 grand from this balance. So I'm gonna show you here. So I think it's yeah. So basically, I'm saying take 2 grand from my USDT balance. So I think I have maybe like 5 grand or thereabout, like 5,500, 5,500 USDT balance. So I'm saying take 2 grand out of that to trade this bot. So remember, I told you yesterday that I was testing it out, right? So that's basically what I just did. So I just say, okay, take out 2,000 and test this bot, and you can do the same thing like if you want to trade. So even though I'm testing, I'm still making money, right? I'm still even making money while I am testing the bot as well. So, and I'm pretty confident in the bot. I know it's really, really doing awesome. So it's doing really, really great. But I'm just trying to explain so that you guys understand what's going on here. So basically, I'm saying take out 2 grand out of my USDT balance and trade with it. And so far, I think that's the profit, but we're going to come to that. So that's the paper trading. That's your real account. And over here is the email, but I have to blur it out because sensitive information, like people might want to try and log in into your account. So obviously, you need to do your T2FA and other stuff, other security ways to log in, right? But I still gotta blur my email out. So that's about that. So now here is if you want to stop the bot, you can stop the bot. If you want to edit, you can edit. I'm not sure if you're gonna have the opportunity to copy, but for me, because I'm the owner of the bot, so I can copy. I can copy the bot and then I can make another variation of it. But I'm not sure what it's gonna be for you guys. So once you start using it, but basically what this means is if I copy, then that means I can create another bot. Like I can create and I can use my settings, but I can use. Okay, let me show you guys so you guys understand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on. Let me see if I. Okay, I'm gonna click on copy. So it's gonna open in a new tab right there. So if we click on this tab, so you guys can actually understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, so now I can create another bot. So I can just give it a new name. I can change the balance, and I can also edit all the settings as well. So being the creator of the bot, I'm not sure if I'm the only one or if I share with you. Maybe you can also do the same thing I don't know, but we'll find out. So obviously, if you want to export to CSV, you can do that. So this is for me to share the bot with you guys, right? So I explained this yesterday. So if I click on this here, yeah, so your shared link is showing the link, but I'm gonna blur it out, so I don't want anyone to just use it as yet. So it's saying your shared link, then I've got the URL and everything, so I can just click on OK. So that's the link. So if I want to share it, so this is all you need. So once you get this link, you're gonna have the same page as I do right now, and then you can just change the settings to suit your trading strategy. If I feel like anyone is sharing my link, or like anyone is breaching, like trying to do some crazy stuff, I can easily reset the link, and that's going to stop the bot working from your end. So I would really appreciate if we can all be honest with this. So if I notice that, and I'm pretty sure there is a way I can track what is going on with my links that I share. So I can just reset it, and that is it. And this is for me to delete anyway. So this is the name that I give the bot. This is all the pairs. Obviously, I just entered all these pairs, but I'm not gonna be trading everything. That would be crazy if I am actually trading all of these pairs, right? So what I'm saying is I only want to buy, so I'm going long, and I'm saying might take profit like from yesterday. I'm gonna change this anyway. Once I get all the strategies in, I'm gonna change it. But for this purpose, I left it as 1.5%. A deal start condition is this is linked to my TradingView custom signal, the ones that I showed you in the previous video. So I do have a signal like that is the main engine, like that is what it's like the main engine that is powering everything, right? So that is what that is. So I just connected with this. So this is like the firing gun, like this is just shooting the bullets out like pew, pew, like that, right? Yeah, so that's what it is. Okay, so the base order you can change that to whatever works for you. For this purpose, I just use $50, right? So whatever works for you, you can change that. And then a safety order is basically like the second order, so you can decide to not use this is if you don't want to use this. So say for example you only want to open one position, right? Then you don't really need this. But let's say for example you want to open two or more positions. So you can say you want to open $100 or $200 there, and then you want to open the next $50 or even 500, whatever works for you, right? So you just got to be creative about that. So maximum safety trades, like I told you, I'm not really. So the bot itself, this settings itself has a safety trade setting. It would still be using my strategy, but I'm not using any of the safety trades. And you can play around, and see how that works out for you, right? So maximum active safety trades again. I'm not using any of that. So price deviation to open safety trade. So I try to make it zero, but it's saying that I gotta make it more than 0.2. So I just make it 0.3. And to be honest, I don't really know what this is doing there because I don't own the system. I am just leveraging the system, right? I'm just making use of the system, right? So I want to use a market order. Again, these two, I'm not really using them. I think they're kind of connected to these guys. So there's going to be a value there, but I'm not really using those guys. It's saying cool down between trades, which is pretty much similar to my settings here that I'm saying symbol time lock, right? So when I say symbol time lock, so it's pretty much the same thing as cooling down. So you can enter 5 minutes. So basically, after taking a trade, then it's gonna wait 5 minutes before it takes the next trade. So that's basically what that means. A minimum price to open a deal. You can literally set the amount that you want to open a deal, like the minimum price and the maximum price to open a deal. You can do that. So trading 24-hour minimal volume. I just set it as zero. Deal start delay zero. Trailing is also something that I'm going to be trying later, but not at the moment. I just make it off. But it's something that I'm interested in to see how that's going to work out. But I'm not really doing anything. So because it's off this value, it's not really working. So this is the other value. So simultaneous deals per same pair, which is the same thing as maximum positions on a symbol. So basically, that's the maximum I'm using. So again, you can change this. Okay, you can change this to whatever works for you. So and then I've got the maximum of 40 pairs that I want to trade altogether. So I can open two symbols, but not more than two symbols, and then not more than 40 trades. Okay, so that's my settings. You can change it to whatever works for you. Like you can play around, see what works for you and whatnot. Okay, so I created these on the 1st of October. That was the day that I created it. So these are all the command. So if I was going to click on this, it's going to show me a command that I can copy and take to my trading view and I can pay. So at the moment, I'm only using the start signal, which is just the buy signal. So if I want my trading view to also close a trade, then I'm gonna have to use this, but I'm not using that. Message to close all trades, all of that. I'm not using any of that. I'm just using this one only. Okay. So from yesterday, so let me just refresh the screen so we can see what we have so far. Yeah. So there's been even more developments from yesterday. So completed deals today is 162. Active deals today at the moment is 35 open, and then the maximum, like I always say, is my maximum is 40. You can change this to 5, 10, 100, whatever works for you. Okay, you can do that. So at the moment, the profit that it's accumulated so far is 125 and 43 cents. Funds locked in, yeah, again, if you do the max, we've got 5, right? So we've got 40 minus 35. So 40 is the maximum, and we have 5 open. So that means I've got room for 5 more trades. Then I can reach my maximum, right? So that would be 5. If you multiply by 5 by 50, which is my um, base order, like which is the amount that I want to trade with, and then you're gonna get $250, right? So if you multiply this by, sorry, if you add this to $250, then you get 2007 or thereabout, right? So let's just say $2,000, okay? So that's what it's taking out. Well, it's not really taking the money out of my Binance account because obviously it can't do that, but it's just locked in, saying that that is the amount that as is locked into trade right at the moment. So that's the amount that is locked into trade, and that is the profit that is on it. And I'm thinking like this is the UPNL. You can search what that is. I've never really looked into that, but it's saying UPNL of active bot deals, possibly profit or something like that. I can look it up and see what they mean by that, and then you can understand. Okay. Um, if I want to cancel all the days, I can click on this, but obviously it's just going to close all the trades, right? Cancel all the trades, and if I click on this, then it's going to close all the trades. What else do I want to show you guys? So, latest event. So we haven't had any closed trades. We've just had lots. Oh, this one took about 10 hours to close. And I saw one earlier today that took 17 seconds or something like that, right? Very, very fast. Like within seconds, the trade already closed or something like that, like very, very, very fast. So I think it can only keep a number of information and after that, it goes off. So probably in the last hour or thereabout. So I don't know how this works, but it it's not showing all the information. It just kind of keep a little bit of it and these are all the trades that's open so far and that's about that. So these are the completed trades, which is the same as this, right? This number is just the same as this. um let's see what we have today. So I'm still very good on USD Strax. So yeah, you can see it keeps going up, right? So the momentum, like there, the daily profit summary keeps going up. Okay, so that's what we want to see. So that's really good. So that's pretty much about it. So once I send this to you, so if you want to edit any of it, so you can click on edit. Hopefully you can. So click on edit. Um, I'm not sure if you can change the name of the bot, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know what it's going to look like. I'm going to see if I can copy to myself, like using another email or something, and then I want to see what it's going to look like. Okay, so you probably don't need to change the name anyway. Select Binance account, multi-pair. Hopefully, you're able to change all of that. So I'm just gonna say leave it as it is. Don't close any of these coins unless you want to add to it. So you can change the maximum for yourself. So you can change it to 5 or whatever, right? But I'm not gonna save that. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. Um, this is supposed to be long because you're buying USDT. You leave all of that. So the amounts that you want to trade with, so you can trade it with whatever amount you want to trade it as long as it's more than the minimum. I think the minimum is $11. Okay, so I think it's $10, but because of what's it called, all these commissions and stuff like that, then it kind of goes up to not up to 11, but pretty close to 11 or 10.5. But anyway, I would say 11 is the minimum. Okay. So this one's safety orders. So entity amount of funds your safety orders will use to average the cost of the asset being traded. This can help your bot to close deals faster with more profit. Safety orders are also known as dollar cost average and help when price is moving the opposite direction to your bot's take profit target. Okay, so yeah, so you can read up, like if you put your mouse on all of these guys, it's going to show up. So I'm using a market order at the moment. I have not tried a limit order, so I don't really know much about how that's going to work. I'm just using the market order at the moment. So again, you can put your mouse there. So market allows your bot to execute a market order to open a new trade immediately, but may be subject to slippage or spread if trading large amounts of funds or trading low liquidity assets. Okay, so you can read up on that and see which one works best for you. But anyway, I'm using market. It's connected to my TradingView custom signal. Like I told you, you can if you click on the drop down arrow. I don't know if you can do that, but there's more options there as well. And if I want to see the custom signal instructions, I'm just going to click on there, and it's going to show me the links that I was the commands, right? So it's going to show me that. So at the moment, I'm using 1.5% take profit, just the same thing. Again, you can read up on this. There's the drop down, so you can decide to select one that works for you. I think this is the best for me anyway, so I picked that. Safety orders, I'm not using any one of that. So again, this is just a reflective of what I already showed you guys. So, and then the simultaneous deals per trade, like simultaneous deal per same pair. Okay, so again, if I don't want to open more than two ETH USDT, so that's what that is. Okay, you can change it to whatever you want. You can say one if you like. You can say two or three or whatever works for you, right? And then you can save it. So this is what I was saying. So I think I have over 5 grand USDT, and from this same balance, right? So at the moment, it's saying that my balance is 48 grand, 852. I've got about 5 grand. So out of that, it's taking out $2,000 that it wants to use to trade. Okay, so you gotta make sure that you have money in your account, in your Binance account. So for example, if you want to trade with $1,000, then you gotta make sure that you have $1,000, and it's just gonna lock in the $1,000 to take the trades. Okay. Um, yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, so what I want to do next is I just want to go through this with you guys real quick. So this is what I have for my bots, okay? So I've I like with my bot at the moment, I showed you two yesterday, but and then I told you that you can break it down, right? You can change it to different settings. So this is what I've done here, okay? So inside those two strategies, sorry, that I showed you yesterday, on TradingView. So I have, obviously, this is just names that I came up with. Okay, that I want to name the bot strategy. So three of those would be mainly used when the market is really bullish. Okay, and then three of those would be mainly used when the market is either bullish or bearish. Okay, so let me just go through this real quick. So one of the settings. So eventually, I'm gonna have 6 or more settings, three of which is going to be towards the bullish market, and this one will probably be like any of the market. Okay, so I would just say, like, when the market is bullish, I'm going to have three bot settings running for me. When the market is sorry, when the market is bullish, I'm gonna have everything running for me, because these guys can do the bullish and this one can do both the bullish and the bearish market. Okay, but when the market is bearish, I'm just gonna have only these three running for me. Okay, so that's the plan. So I'm just gonna go through these, and this is the same thing. Okay, this is based on subscription, but don't worry about that. So this strategy, you can grow your account very fast. This is the first one. In a bull market, target 2% to 10% per trade, if you're going to be using that strategy. If you see anything like that, yeah, so I think that's the one that I'm using. Let me see the one that I am using that I decided to use. AM rounds, AM rounds, AM. Okay, yeah. So because I feel the market is a little bit bearish at the moment, I would not say that the market is bullish. Trust me, the market is not very bullish. Although I can say that the previous bullish trend is not overly over yet. So that's probably what I would say. But I think there's still going to be like a bear market to come. Maybe soon, so I would not say that the market is really, really bullish. So I am trying to play safe. And for that reason, I have decided to use the AFIM AM rounds. Okay, so what? So basically, this strategy is good in both the bullish and bearish markets, and I want to target 3 to 15% take profit per trade. Okay, AFIBM, I'm just going back up now. AFIBM growth. So don't worry about that. It's just me giving my bots different names. So don't worry about that. So this strategy is very good in a bull market, target 10 to 50% per trade. And AFIBM sniper. So this strategy is very good in the bull market. So target 25% to 150% per take profit per trade. Okay. And then AFIAM, I just explained that. So AFIAM growth, this strategy is good in both bullish and bearish markets. Target 15% to 100% take profit per trade, okay? And AFI AM invest. This strategy is good to buy the very deep in a bear market or even the market crash and ride the next bull run, okay? So you can target 50% to 500% take profit per trade, okay? So that's basically the way that I've broken it down. So don't worry about this. This is just for the subscription's sake. So this is what I was gonna input in the bots that I was working with and stuff like that. So it's just a little bit for the details, or let me say description of what the bot is supposed to do. So if I if I so AFI BM rounds means AFI bullish market rounds. Okay, this strategy will trigger several trades in your account. Best to use bot settings to control the maximum number of positions to open per symbol and the overall maximum positions to open across all symbols. Okay, so don't worry about that. That's just this is related to the bot that I was working on, and I was going to use the same thing. And like I already told you guys, everything is on TradingView. Okay, so I am just basically linking my strategy on TradingView and just linking it to the bot. Okay, so I'm just trying to connect my strategy with my bot that I was creating, but for everybody else to use, right? So at the moment, I only have this one right here, which is like my personal bot. Like, and unfortunately, due to IP limitations, I am unable to share with so many people. So that is why I'm using 3Commas at the moment, so you guys can make use of that, right? So pretty much still work out to be the same thing, okay? So I think that is what I really wanted to explain. That's probably about everything, folks. If you do have any question, like reach out to me. Send me a message on Telegram. Usually, I prefer Telegram to WhatsApp, so you send me a message on Telegram. If you're unable to send me a message on Telegram, then you can go to the group and then ask me to send you a message. Because sometimes I think due to my privacy settings on Telegram, it doesn't allow people to message me. I don't know why, because some people are still able to get through to me, and some people would say they're unable to get through to me. Okay, so I don't know why it does that, but you can. Either way, message me, or if you can't, just send a message in the group and then we'll take it up from there. So have an awesome one, folks, and we'll catch up later. Thanks. Bye.